It's done. You have a formulation that you have backed up with data on efficacy and safety. Now what? It's time for the grand finale, manufacturing your product. This stage is where your dream becomes a tangible reality on store shelves. Excited? Let's dive in. I'm Emily, product development consultant at Cosmetic Labs. With a background in biology, genetic and biotechnology, and several years of experience as a business developer and project manager in research company that helps their clients to develop their product, I'm here to help. It's time to scale up production. From the small quantity that you use to perform all the tests necessary in the previous stage to hundreds of products that will be introduced to your future consumers. So if you have followed the roadmap until then, you have already thought about this scale-up production of your formula. But if not, there is still time to tweak things in your favor, because what works in small batches can become difficult in large-scale production. To avoid any issue at the very end of the production, you can run small batches along with quality processes in order to identify and solve any issues. If your company do not have in-house manufacturing facilities, you will have to connect with a contract manufacturing organization or CMO, or maybe the research organization that you have contracted to develop your product has in-house manufacturing facilities. In this case, when they are both doing research and development and manufacturing, they are called CDMOs, for contract development and manufacturing organizations. A tip: if you can consider sustainability in the manufacturing process, it's always a good thing. It's always something that you can mention in your marketing strategy. Great, now you have produced your product in large quantity, but it will be a shame to have no sales because your packaging is not captivating nor compliant. It's time to use now your creativity that you had in the discovery stage to dress your innovation for success. First, let's talk a little bit about packaging and labeling. The packaging must be, of course, attractive, but also functional. You don't want your future customers to have difficulties just to open a box or spray the product that you have developed, because they may not buy again. Next, you have also, of course, to ensure that your packaging is compliant with the requirements for labeling. Consider an eco-friendly packaging. No one will blame you for thinking about the planet. And conduct compatibility tests between your packaging and your product, because you don't want your product that you have put so much time, effort and money in creation to interact badly with your packaging, change its color, its texture, or you don't want to have a clogged dispenser, a leaking product. Think about that at this stage will save you a lot of negative feedbacks from your consumers. Creating a product is one thing, but getting your products into the hands of your future customers, that's something else. Of course, you will have to think about a couple more steps in this manufacturing stage: supply chain and logistics. I know that it doesn't really sound sexy, but that's something that you have to think about. You can identify suppliers, for example, that match with your launch strategy. You have to set up an inventory management system and plan your distribution strategy. Will you sell online? Will you sell in stores? Will you sell in pharmacy? And to avoid your products to go to waste, consider requirements regarding storage, especially if you have temperature and light sensitive products. And last step, before starting your marketing strategy, make sure that all certification and registration are in place. Prepare your product information file, or PIF, and make sure to put in place now systems that can help you if you have to recall your products, just in case. From the discovery stage to now the manufacturing stage, you have developed your product and you have backed it up with science. Now it's your turn to market it right in order for all your consumers to want to buy it. Stay tuned to your consumers' feedback and be ready to adapt.